Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds, where we are sitting pretty in our penthouse suite here at the Grand Hotel. I think it had a better name than that, but the Grand something Hotel, I think. But yeah, we're trying to solve a murder. The murder of Helena? Helena somebody? Halcyon Helion? I don't know. Halcyon Helena? Something like that. The actor. And we got this fancy gizmo that lets us magically find all the clues. It's very nifty. I think every police officer should have one of these. And there's apparently a clue in our bedroom that the maids did not pick up, probably for the best.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What is this?
The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
I was right. Halcyon Helen. Halcyon Helen.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Oh, man. Not looking good for you, Mr. Black Hole, but I don't think he did it. Do not think he did it. I got some wigs. Anything in the bathroom? Huh. Have a drink in the shower? It's interesting that the toilet is in the shower enclosure with the shower. Guess it's convenient if you have to go while you're taking a shower, huh? Alright. See what's on the terminal. Welcome, R. Bellamy. Messages. From Administrator Ludovico, subject grateful. Miss H. Helen, thank you for choosing the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex as the site of your next publicity and marketing campaign. By endorsing the Spectrum Brown product, you are allying yourself with a revolution in the leisure beverage market. Indeed, in the culture of Halcyon itself, we're going to change the world together. Sincerely, Quentin Ludovico. From Profitability, P.O. subject disappointed. From To Bellamy Ruth, subject disappointed. Helen. Interesting that they all call her Helen and not Bellamy. Or Ruth, whichever, Ruth Bellamy. Yeah. Don't call her by her real name. I don't understand why you and I must be enemies. Are we not both branches on the same tree of privilege? You command audiences with your masterly performances on the ether wave, and I command the attention of all of our corporate leaders. We're both cultural icons with a responsibility to set a good example. I'm disappointed to discover you've berated my seminars publicly and on official records. I take particular umbrage in your characterization of my most recent seminar, spearheading your project, How to Motivate Your Workforce Using Ancient Weaponry, as a, and I quote, nonsensical vanity project from a dyed-in-the-wool buffoon. These are fighting words. Expect to hear from my personal auditors soon. Sincerely, Profitability P.O. Money can't buy happiness, and other lies we tell ourselves. A new seminar by the Prophet of Profitability coming soon. From Kincannon, subject free advice. Miss Bellamy, you're a talented actor. I've enjoyed all your roles across the years. I'm especially fond of your performance in Terror on Monarch. Ludovico doesn't appreciate the serials. Maybe that's why he never knows when he's being played. He still thinks you're here to endorse Spectrum Brown. Your performance has him fooled. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. It's always a little disappointing when the audience is a few steps ahead of the plot. Best, Cedric. Interesting. Guest advisories. Your safety is your responsibility. In light of recent unfortunate events regarding the passing of a beloved cultural icon, we at the Grand Colonial have dubbed the doubled the number of armed guards for only a small security surcharge. Surcharge non-refundable. The Grand Colonial is not responsible for death or dismemberment that occurs off hotel grounds. Alright. Good to know that the corporation is protecting itself. Okay, do you guys have anything to say in here?
Eridanos is a technological marvel, and they use it as a tourist destination to sell sweets and alcohol.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Okay, Parvati.
Everything's so soft and silky and expensive. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get any grease stains on the furniture.
I hope you don't either. I don't have the money for that.
I do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
Trophies. Yeah, you can put a lot of trophies on here. Where's, there's Sam. Sam?
Pigsty, slovenly. These premises are unsuitably disordered.
There's Ellie.
I'm leaving my shoes on.
Okay, so we just gotta find Felix now. Where you at, Felix? You in the dining room? There you are.
This room ain't so bad. I could get used to this.
Well, don't. We're not staying here for long. Don't forget, Phineas is in prison right now. What is this? Pick up spatial... Is this any good? Wow, it's actually really good for what it is. Holy shit, look at all the stats it gives. Perception +1. Interchangeable. What does that mean? Oh, interchangeable highlight range. Plus 2.5 meters. Bonus to extra headshot. Weak spot damage. Plus 15%. It's pretty good. The armor's still a bit too big of a hit to replace my beautiful armor. But, something to maybe give one of my companions. Anything? No. Okay.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You mean Ruth Bellamy? Halcyon Helen was just a character.
Halcyon Helen was more than a character. She was a brand. Her death will now be associated with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. You understand why that worries me.
Any publicity is good publicity.
I wish I had your blithe sense of optimism. Helen's death means delays. Delays mean expenses. Expenses mean audits. Audits mean people like me lose our jobs.
Uh-oh.
Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Well, I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
So he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives? That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Law speed. Okay, so Cedric's acting strange and we have a lead in the orchard. So, which one do we want to go to first?
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
The bedroom was a bit of a mess. Did I ask you to talk to me? I'm just here to investigate, ma'am. I don't really care about the hotel room. Yeah, let's keep it professional. I think. This one's pretty good too. It was fine. I don't feel too strongly about it. I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great. No, just here to investigate.
Someone focused on their work. I can absolutely respect that. We're terror rays of a fin, Inspector. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
Well, thank you very much. The VIP guest floor. Sure, let's go there.
Oh, visit that floor.
Hmm.
What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Why'd you even give it to me as an option? The lobby, please.
To the lobby we go.
Let's just keep the same party for now. Okay, so that is going to the orchards over there.
If you have an issue with the hotel,
I do not have any issues with the hotel employees. Okay, so that goes into the service room. Or the service district. Kitchens and stuff. I think your favorite jacket is being confiscated. I don't think we found a,
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup.
I'd say.
Approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
That's really high. Turn the stove on. Seems like a workplace hazard. How hasn't Slug caught this?
Searching Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Conclude examination. Don't need to turn. What? The grease is all gone. You're
terribly sorry, but I can't chat just now. Someone on the second VIP level just ordered 15 canid meat pies, and if I don't get to it now, it'll be my head.
I'm an inspector. I've got some questions to ask you about Halcyon Helen's murder.
I understand your devotion to your job. Really, I do. And I hope you'll understand mine. Things might change if you had something very particular to talk to me about, but I'm afraid I'm just too busy to talk right now. I'd be delighted to chat with you later.
I mean, who are you cooking for, dude? Everybody's just... I guess there are a lot of people out there. Never mind. Broken elevator notice. The Grand Colonial Hotel service elevator is out of order and will be for the foreseeable future. Please use the stairs to transport all equipment to and from the employee quarters until further notice. Additional liniments will be dispensed for those whose back pain becomes too severe to continue providing the impeccable service our hotel is known for. Well, that's nice of him. Let's check down here. Okay, that goes to... Is that where I'm supposed to go to get to the orchard? Here are the bellhops.
Something mighty...
Oh, no stealing. Just looking for clues. Oh, can't do that. You guys didn't see anything. I'm the inspector. Don't question me.
You, hear about the murder?
Of course the hotel don't give their workers a decent living. Why would they? That'd be, you know, decent.
Yeah, Felix. We know. Yeah, this is a bigger basement than I thought. Is that Sprout evil? Oh! I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't even really see them.
Here they come.
You guys can take care of them.
Can we do that again?
No, we cannot do that again. Oh, is this stealing? Yeah, it's stealing. Okay. That's not stealing, though. Ugh. Should probably stop that.
Got it. Heads down.
Poor guy. He was so scared. Alright, what do we have going on here? Maybe somebody's trying to hide something? Another dead hotel guest. Oh, I thought that was, we'll take this stuff. Why not? What do we have here? Engineer's final note. To whom it may or may not concern. I don't understand why I deserve to be terminated. I was your engineer. I fixed things. Your time clock was malfunctioning. You were logging 1 hour for every tin I put in. How is that fair? And yeah, I admit it. I wanted that free tour of the distillery. I put in my 10,000 hours and I deserved to wet my throat with a little Spectrum Violet. I didn't know expecting that free tour meant I'd join the Rizzo's family. You know I can't read fine print ever since that welding accident. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Catch a freighter back to the Groundbreaker? Sublight won't pick me up, so I guess that means I'm going to talk to Mr. Ludovico, hat in hand, and beg him to employ me. Sorry, I take that back. I won't have my hat in my hand. I turned that in with the rest of my personals. It was a stupid hat anyway. Mott's. Some heavy ammo next to the toilet. Gotta keep your ammo close to you when you're on the toilet. Okay, next up, let's just keep exploring down here. C3, so these have numbers. I wonder if that means anything. This one's sealed. I'll have to bring Parvati down here to get into there. Oh, what's up here?
Room A3, please. Someone come help me.
Was that a recording? You know, this really isn't good. What was that I just picked up? Oh, it's a bellhop hat. 37 armor, are you kidding me?
I'm trapped in room A3. Please, someone come and help me. I'm feeling weak. Please just open the door. And I'm not sure how much longer I'll make it. The door's stuck. And I know I need to write a service request, but I can't get it under the door. Is anyone there?
Damn, dude. To whom it may concern, please consider this note as a service request to fix A3's faulty door. I deeply apologize for not following proper protocol with this informal request, but my terminal is broken, too broken to submit a service request form to fix it. I normally would never thumb my nose at our standard operating procedures, but I've been stuck in my room for several days now, and believe I will likely starve to death quite soon. Well, I hope to hear from someone soon in regards to processing this urgent request. Thank you. That is terrible. There are literally people right down the hall. People living here, and nobody came and checked on her after several days. And why is her hand in the toilet? Trace amounts of sprat saliva on this current stump, former arm, indicates the starving bellhop fed the starving creatures with her flesh. It's a shame she was unwilling to eat herself first. Oh, God. I am not liking this place. This is pretty terrible. That door's locked as well. Yeah, I mean, somebody was living here. This is somebody's stuff. Nobody, like, I don't know, heard her calling in here. Why couldn't she just climb out here, though? I guess that's probably a good question to ask, too. Like, just climb out, lady. Ooh, a big safe. Somebody's got something to hide. Although they don't lock their door, so I guess they don't care about it that much. Room A2 key card. Work IDs of Helen's sidekicks. This pile of cartridges contains the IDs of Halcyon Helen's sidekicks, who were killed, mortally wounded, mulched, melted, torn to ribbons, decapitated, or turned into mechanicals in the line of duty, or otherwise identified post-mortem. Typhon Tim, Olympus Opal, Terra 2 Terry, Sparks the Wonder Candid, Burbages 1900 through 1999. Bolt Vanderhuge, Eridanus Eve, inconsequential groundbreaker maintenance worker number 13B9, Caleb, Bison, the broker with 4 broken limbs, Halifax, the entire 26th season of the Tile Backers, IDs blackened beyond individual recognition, Stakeout Steve, and Dirk Tenderly. Glad I read that. Okay. Okay, so here's the power room. No stealing in here, that's nice. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna bring Parvati through here at some point. Really need to find a vendor to sell all my consumables to. Oh, hacking skill too low. Interesting. We'll have to hack that too. I don't know if we have enough hacking skills to do that. I think maybe, I know Max has some hacking skills. And maybe Ellie does? Not sure. Or Sam does. Pretty sure Sam does.
I was a few minutes late with room service earlier today. Guest I was trying to serve shot at me with a revolver. I left the drink and ran.
Something like that happened to me once. Hammersmith exec called me up to her room, saying she needed help with something.
Yeah?
Turned out what she needed help with was testing a new Hammersmith heavy machine gun. She technically shot around me instead of at me, but it was still pretty surprising.
Ugh, what the? Oh my law! There's a mosquito in my sandwich.
Ew.
Whoa, are you alright? You get stung?
Nah, I noticed it before I bit into it. It's dead, thankfully. Still, though, that was... Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, are you gonna eat the mosquito or not? If not, I mean, I finished my spread. Just saying.
Damn, life sucks here. This is terrible. Made even worse the knowledge that if I lived in this world, I'd probably be where these guys are at. Broken elevator notice. Yeah, we've read that. Same one as upstairs. Okay, that goes up to where we were. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Nope, okay. Alright, so let's go to the orchards. We, I mean, we didn't find anything related to Helen, but there are dead bodies of their employees down there. Slug storeroom key. Don't have access to that. Where are we? Hello, Slug Bruiser. Found a workbench. Botanical operations discovered. It's all stealing. Man, it's real nice out here. Okay, so where are we headed? Over there? Wait, where are we? Okay, so the orchards must be over here. So we want to go to the left. Man, this place is massive. It'll take me forever to explore everything here.
I bet you believed Halcyon Helen's death was the worst part of all this.
Okay, this is the front entrance.
You don't mean to tell me that it isn't. There's something even worse?
There is. I spent 6,000 bits on a new suit for the unveiling, but now that it's been postponed, I'll never get a chance to show it off.
Oh, it's terrible.
My law. That is a real tragedy.
My law. How could this happen? My suit. Oh, here's the pool.
I was thinking about going for a swim, but I don't want to come out stinking like a dead rat.
Yeah, it's not great.
Excuse me. The pool plaza is currently closed to guests.
Hi.
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss.
Good one.
What can I do for you?
What's up with the pool?
Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it.
I'm pretty upset by it. This morning? So it happened just before the Spectrum Brown launch?
Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off. What with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Something about this sounds off kilter. I'd like to take a look around.
Alright. You may want to visit the Sun Parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you could talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now, anything else I can do for you?
I got some questions.
So long as you don't want to go in, I can answer anything you like.
Pretty heavily armed for a pool guard, aren't you?
Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Said that Rizzo's hired someone to do the cleaning?
Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got tripicale for brains. But that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Sounds good to me.
I'll see you later. Okay, so you also have a Sprat in the pool? That's probably not a good thing. Okay, so the Sun Parlor. Ooh,
A sudden death knockout court. It's pretty much just tossball for folks who don't want to get their hands dirty.
Huh. That's kind of neat. Okay, let's continue to the orchard. Lily Vargas.
Supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Vargas. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
Are you okay? You sound a little tightly wound. The pool guard told me to talk to you. Said you'd have some advice.
Oh, thank the law you're here about the pool. That crucial thing that isn't my job to fix, and that, as such, I don't care about. If you want advice, here it is. Don't talk to that imbecile ever again. Even by my crew's standards, he's duller than a telescoping staff. And he's not even one of my worst problems. I've got landing pad lockdowns, gate closures, angry guests, and now one of my crew is AWOL.
Is it Matthias?
I wish. Matthias is about as useful as a manta queen in a Saltuna cannery. Wouldn't give a damn if he were lost. Frankly, he'd be doing me a favor.
A missing person? I'm actually an inspector. Could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
A few days? Why'd you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles. Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
I'll look into it. What do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type, Well behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get on that. Okay. So that's another quest, right? Yeah, so these red ones are these quests, it seems. We'll do those as we come upon them. We're not gonna go out of our way to do them until the end. Let's keep going with our investigation across this really scary bridge. Ooh, really laggy bridge too. Okay. Man, it's a lot further than I thought it was. I thought it was just like a little outpost, a little bed down there, a little camp. It's kind of cool. What do I hear? Marauders.
Nobody messes with you, boss.
What are they doing here? Did I just hurt myself? I hope there's nobody down there. What is going on? Huh. What the hell? That was weird. He was like absorbing my projectiles. I don't think he's actually doing it. I think the game bugged, but that was weird. Sentry Saber. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do about our armor. I know I haven't actually talked about it, but you know, I mean, like, I don't mind the colors, but
discrepancy detected nearby.
It looks the same as like all the other armor. Just different colored. Like mine in what did you get? Nyoka. I do wish they had more styles. I love the styles they have, but I just kind of wish there were more styles.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's Corporation. His rank would have been that of Jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with Marauders.
Search his pockets. You find 3 bits and a half-eaten Rizzo Purple Berry Crunch. At least he left this world happy. Concluded an examination. Yeah. I've seen too many dead people to really worry about it too much.
Security Officer Danvers, nightly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Oof. That's rough. This view is pretty amazing, I think. Look at that. That's incredible. Oh, what do we have here? Ooh, what the hell's going on here? Are they making drugs here or something? What is this? I don't know what that is. There's no notes or anything. Chest. It's locked, isn't it? Sure is. I do need to get Marauder armor. Another workbench. There's a lot of workbenches in this place.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where we're at? Ah.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Okay. Conclude examination. Oh, I just slept. I didn't mean to do that. In Supernova difficulty? Yeah. Supernova difficulty. Would have been interesting to play this game on Supernova. I wonder how fun it is. If it's anything like the survival mode in Fallout 4, it would be kind of cool. I really liked survival mode in Fallout 4. Let's see. I think that's everything on this platform. Hope we didn't check in this building.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, is it another corpse? Where at? No? Did I miss it? It was in here. It has to be. No, I don't see anything.
Hey, Crew C, it's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Wow, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
You slackwit. Where is this clue at? Mr. Clue. I don't know. Oh, is it this? No, this is a Marauder. Oh, it's up there. How do we get up there? Right here? Hit! Parkour.
Timeline discrepancy. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Conclude examination. You got a trimmer cleaver. I don't know why you're up here with a trimmer cleaver. You probably should have had a sniper rifle. I guess that's why you're dead, though. Alright, let's keep moving. Man, look at those cables. They're massive. Holy crap. I wonder how much steel that is. How many tons of steel. No wonder we're starving. Spending that kind of resources on this place. Purpleberry Orchards. Hello. Did you know there are marauders between you and the spaceport?
Well,
oh God.
Rizzos. Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
You, doing all
Oh, that's so nasty.
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
What in-law's name is in your neck?
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Don't move. I'll try to cut it off of you.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
That's so nasty. How'd you pick that thing up?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry.
But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it.
How long have you been this way?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
Hey, that's great. Can we change the topic?
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Hey, we finally found a merchant. Anything you can tell me about the orchards?
I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my third favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of course. If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio guided as a special bonus feature.
Ooh, how about that? Do we want a tour? Sure.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my fourth favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
What are my options?
We have 3 tour options: Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way.
The golden ticket's pretty good.
It's a 10-minute pass to the Spratt Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with the novelty Purpleberry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio guided in addition to being self-guided.
I'll buy a ticket.
Which kind would you like?
I'll take the gold ticket.
You're in luck. We have one left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
Sure.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Halcyon Helen was in the orchards before she died. Did you see her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
Okay. You do know Birdie's a suspect. Now, yeah, I'm sure he's not completely overcome by grief or anything. Are you a complete sociopath? For your first date, you should take him to see a Halcyon Helen movie? God damn, Bruce. It seems a little soon.
Oh, it's never too soon for happiness. Why wait when I could act now?
Show me what you have. Anything to get away from her. He's just been staring at her neck for the last 5 minutes. Let's see. Here we go. Sell all this stuff. Sell, sell, sell. Jesus, we have a lot of shit. It's been a long time since we sold. And that got us a couple thousand. And then we can sell the junk. There we go.
Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
Okay, hopefully we don't see a lot of those. That's creepy.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operation.
DeWitt Hathaway. And Clyde Eaton. Okay, you guys don't have parasites.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
Just here to investigate a murder. go about your business. Things do have a tendency to break around me, but I don't know about sabotage. Yeah, just here to investigate.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
You seem like the man to ask about the orchards. Who are you? Let's just ask, who are you?
I'm the Overseeing Orchardist of the Purpleberry Orchards. My job is to make sure we hit our production quotas.
So he's the fellow with the whip. Bet he thinks his job's the only one that matters.
You better believe it is.
Down, Felix. Down.
Unfortunately, I also have to fight a constant battle with unproductivity. We sure as hell ain't winning that right now. We're way behind, and with Rizzo's Spectrum Brown set to unveil soon, we can't afford to be this way for long. Hell, it'd look grim for my job even if Slug weren't trying to knock me off my perch.
I get the feeling you don't enjoy your job very much.
Where'd you get that idea? Don't I look happy?
Nope.
Being here is an unemployment sentence. I can't blame anyone else for any screw-ups because I'm in charge. And there's loads of direct scrutiny from the administrator. Those void-damned lab coats in R&D knew that. It was why they sent me here. I think they knew the orchards were gonna start having problems too. Bastards.
This whole time I've been looking at the shadow on his chest. His nose looks incredibly long in the shadow. The shadow does not compliment him very well. So what is it you do as the Overseeing Orchardist?
Supervise, make sure produce gets where it needs to go, cry every couple days. I report directly to Administrator Ludovico, which is more than a little stressful.
Alright, back to my other questions.
Okay then.
Had you seen Halcyon Helen at all prior to her death?
Yeah, I saw her. Tried to flag her down for an autograph, but to no avail. Ran right by me. No idea where she was heading. Seemed like she had a lot on her mind.
You seem like the man to ask about the orchards.
Whether or not I like it, yes, that's right.
I overheard you complaining about quotas.
Yeah. Quotas are higher than ever because of the upcoming release of Spectrum Brown, but we haven't been hitting them. Frankly, it's ridiculous. Our workers are all about 30% more productive than usual. They keep getting injured, which is setting us behind. I blame the treatment Rizzo's keeps making them get.
Rizzo's is making its workers get some kind of treatment?
Look, they don't tell me the specifics. All I know is that the workers leave their typical morose selves and come back more chipper than an automechanical woodcarver. Look at Jacob, our groundskeeper, if you ain't met him. If he were any less personable before, I'd have had him replaced with a trained canid. Now he's all smiles.
What sort of accidents have been happening?
It's like the workers all forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. And that's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. And yet, I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a mosquito hive. Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased. Okay then.
Okay then. I ever heard you mention sabotage?
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
What sort of sabotage has there been?
Oh, you know, nothing particularly troublesome. Just rogue exterminator mechanicals, opening fire on anything that twitches within 300 yards of them. We've also got a large group of new saplings, all dead from some kind of toxic substance. Poison, I guess. And who could forget the tower processing console, which probably just shorted out and stopped working on its own, even though it's outfitted with 3 separate backup systems?
There are a suite of explanations for what could have happened, most pointing to Rizzo's worker incompetence. My people didn't sabotage anything.
You mentioned an increase in worker accidents.
Yeah, it was what I mentioned earlier. I swear, if I didn't know better, I'd think our workers were getting hurt on purpose.
I can figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Okay, I guess I'll talk with you now.
I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work Slug does on Eridanos.
Especially not folk that Slug is trying to extort.
All right, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purple berries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All we want is for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals loose and breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been terribly productive.
What seems to be your problem with the overseeing orchardist?
Well, he's being difficult, as you've no doubt seen. All I'm here to do is enforce an agreed-upon business relationship. But our friend here is disinclined to settle.
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you settle?
Yes, I'll be sure to do that. I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want Slug to get what we're owed.
Any truth to his accusations of sabotage?
If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Look, we just want to get paid. Hampering our clients' productivity is not a good way to get paid. In fact, it's bad business.
That's true. Are you sure? You sound a bit like an extortionist. Nah. Is this an official arrangement with Rizzo's?
Much as we love giving the bureaucrats 29% of our profits, technically not. Official contracts have some rather obscene fees and documentation. Instead, our company's opted for a non-official manager's agreement. I'm just here to make certain our friend over there pays on time.
Maybe I could pay with... No. Let's talk about something else. No!
You're weird.
I pressed wrong button.
Generous, but weird.
I was joking.
The sentiment is nice, but Rizzo's doesn't just pay money. They're also literally our meal tickets. Unless you also happen to own an orchard, I don't think you can clear this guy.
Oh, thank God. Let's talk about something else.
Yes, I think we've spoken enough about that imbecile. What can Slug do for you?
You see any signs of Halcyon Helen recently?
Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
Everybody did.
I don't buy it. A real fan would have had more agony in his voice.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there.
I'd like to ask a little more about you.
You're welcome to. I don't have any secrets.
Says people say that when they have secrets. Do you do anything other than make sure Slug's business partners pay on time?
Certainly. When I'm not out on a job, they usually stick me in the Slug mess hall. I may be a service collector, but that doesn't mean I can't make a damn fine trip of kale pie. Can
you make one for me? Alright, goodbye. Okay, so we gotta figure out what's going on with the orchards as well. You know, typical stuff. We come around, fix everybody's problems.
Never knew purple berries grew on trees. Guess you learn something new every day.
I didn't know it either. Berry trees. What's over here? Let's go check this out first. You know, I kind of wish we used shotguns too. I don't know. I just had the itch to use the shotgun all of a sudden. Drunk Ravager. Are they getting drunk off the purple berries? It's kind of adorable. What do we have going on here? Standard troop. Yeah, just some random gear. There were no doors, were there? No, this is just a block of metal. Okay. Let's go back down here and disturbed ground. Which quest are we? Okay, we're still on the main quest. We'll follow the main quest through the orchard and try and do the other quest as we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Let's see. Examine the footprint depth and spacing. The spacing between each footstep is short and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry. The tracks hesitate, partially turning in one spot, as if Helen paused to look behind her. She may have feared she was being followed.
You can tell a lot about an animal by its tracks.
Thanks, Nyoka. Helen was in a hurry, and she thought she was being followed, yeah. I mean, I can deduce that Helen had saltuna for breakfast last week. Pretty obvious if you know what to look for. They're definitely Helen's footprints.
Oh, shit. You're right. She turned here. She was looking over her shoulder. I'm impressed, Cap.
No, thank you, Nyoka. I'm impressed myself. Alright, so we are going to follow the... There are no more clues. It's not telling us where to go. I guess we gotta follow the trail. Did we just... the footprints don't keep going. I guess we'll just go in the direction that they went until we find another clue. And that's what we'll be doing in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't do a whole lot. We just kind of wandered around exploring stuff, but it's kind of what you got to do when you get to a map like this, where it's kind of sprawling, pretty big, a lot of stuff in it, really open. We met some people. That lady with the parasite in her neck was disturbing to me. It was rough watching that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.